Moin moin and hello, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. We left off finishing to hold this field here and we said we will get goats. This is the plan now. We will go back to the farm. Maybe we'll do a little stop at the shop just to get the tractor clean and possibly repaired because it looks a little bit... I think that's the attachment though. So yeah, we'll get to the shop, get cleaned up and then we'll go to the farm. So we arrived at the shop, something popped up in the cell, the Vermeer... Something. Oh, it's this thing. Yeah, okay, we don't need that. Never mind. It's not interesting for us. We need to get the sheep pen. Then we will have to come back here. Or actually, we can use one of the Fiats to bring us a water tank and some hay. We also need some hay. There we are back at the topic of needing a tractor with a front loader. Yes, with a front loader. We need a field with grass sooner or later. I could make that big field that we just got with grass or part of the one that we own already and make it like a small section of grass where we can get some grass or hay bales done. That would be one of the options. We'll get clean this tractor here. I think we'll take the hoses with us. Or no, we should. You know what we should do? I just said we should grab a tanker. What is this here? 29,000. 18,000 liters. That looks like some homemade thing. Unrealistic. Yeah, we don't want that. 29k though. Wow. Yeah, okay. I think that's way out of our price range. I think we're looking more at this here. Like the 10k version of this. That's something for later down the road. We can buy this if we need to transport. No, the milk comes out in pellets. So we only need something for water actually. So this would be perfect. Yeah, normal capacity. What color do we choose? I would say something with blue, you know? Signaling it that there's water inside. Now that blue here looks actually really nice, yeah. And then we can do the rims maybe in a black. We're gonna make them black and we buy this, so that's 10k. Then we have 67,000 left for the gold pen. I think that should be plenty. Is it on? Yeah, it is on. Okay, I wasn't sure. Listening to some music on the side. Hopefully you can't hear that. I say this every time. I'm like, oh, hopefully you can't hear my music. So let's attach the water tanker. Leave the hoe here for now. We'll do more contracts right after. We'll just take care of the animals. Obviously they need food. They need a... Oh, that was the front weight. They need a good drink, right? And we need to... So, we need to buy the stuff, obviously, so they have stuff. I will buy a hay bale for now, and then we'll probably plant some grass on the field piece that we will have left. That would be my plan for this. Wait, let's see. Do we have a water source on the way or at our farm? I don't know what that was about. Yeah, we could technically get from this tiny river here, or we have above here that river, above our field there. Yeah, we can go there, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna get to the field and then we'll see. I'll get to a water source and then we'll get some water and then we'll go to the farm. So we have arrived at tiny river number 1. Man, getting in here is gonna be a challenge. I don't know if this will work actually. It might be too small. It's not like a river, right? It's more of like a tiny ravine thing, something. Let's see if we can get some water here. No. Yeah, we cannot get water here. That is not possible. Let's go to the thing above there. Oh, never mind, you know, that will do here. But, gotta do it in reverse. I think our tractor should be powerful enough to not get stuck in the water. Let's turn the camera around in time. And then we'll fill up the good old little tanker here, hopefully. No, not working. Ah, there we go. Whoa, okay, that got that. Yeah, well, I mean, okay. Speed filling. At least we got the tractor, but again, oh no, it was, never mind, you know, just leave me be. So we arrived at our farm place. Time to turn off the tractor, and then we will start putting the sheep pen down. My thinking would be maybe we should put the sheep pen down there. But at the same time, I also want to have more space there for equipment, right? I wanted to make the sheep pen for about here till about here, like all of this, and then we can get like what, maybe 60-70 sheep over time. We will have to order them. I'm not gonna buy a animal transportation trailer. We'll have to order them We'll pay the fee for it, and then we'll make it back, obviously, when we start getting money for the milk, which will take a time, but that's fine. Let's have a look. Construction. Now we need to see that we put the sheep pen down nicely. I want the axis maybe on the side here, where we can fill up drinking and stuff like this and food. That would be perfect, I think. Have a look. So, sheep pen. It's a sheep pen, don't worry, it will be goats. It's just a sheep pen. We could also put a sheep barn here. The pasture of the building of the size can be customized. That would be interesting too, actually, no? That costs a lot more money though. And this does exactly, pasture does exactly, yeah, it just needs, you just need to supply the sheep water, which is not bad. Like, that's fine. Okay, we cannot do this. Can we do this? We can do this. Yeah, we can do it a little bit, put a little bit like this. If the ground is weird there, we can it be customized? Yeah, it can be customized, okay. Yeah, then we put it like this, I would say. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna put it on the field like this. I'm too scared it will mess up the landscaping, and then we will be screwed. So I think this will be the best option yet. It doesn't cost $5 to adjust it. €5. So let's put that down. Would you like to customize the fence? Yes. So here comes the interesting part. We are going to put the fence. I'm not going to put the fence. Oh, we can go till here even. Okay, I didn't know that. But I would like to leave this piece as is, so we don't go like completely to the edge. And then we can go all the way down here and just make sure that it's kind of straight. But we also need to see that we reach exactly somewhere here. That's a huge sheep pasture. There we go. And then we go across. Ah, well, we almost had it, almost. I had to ruin it a little bit, you know? You know how it works. Let's make sure this is... I'm trying, okay? I'm trying my best here. I hope this can be adjusted afterwards, just in case I mess up a lot of things. Ah, that's fine, though. I'm okay with this. Like that. Somebody's gonna be triggered. I am triggered by this. Somebody is me. Okay, we hit 8,400. Let's make sure we have the line kinda straight. There we go. Put it like that. I hope it gets meadow grass underneath. I'm not sure. If not, we have to put meadow down. Okay, we can see already that the fence to go up here is a little bit on the not straight side. So we'll do the not straight part, and we will see that we do it like this. Yeah, like that. We will fix all of the other stuff afterwards. Let's make sure we go like that, and then... No, okay, we don't want it like this. That's what I thought was going to happen. Yeah, we have to do like this. Yep. There we go. Sheep pasture down. It put meadow in it. Oh, okay, the meadow comes with it. Perfect. Okay, the little fence I got a bit crooked. Leave me alone, okay? But we got it almost perfect down here, so it looks pretty decent. I'd say we also do some planting. Is this meadow? I think this is meadow, right? This is not decorative. Let's go and have a look fast. Yeah, 0 liters meadow, so it needs to grow first. Okay. We also don't have animals yet. What I would suggest is that we are... Goats, there they are. Yeah, we can get some older goats, some younger goats. We have some money left, so we are not completely broke. And then we will plant some grass down there, so they don't only have to eat the meadow. We have some hay for them also. So let's give them some water. That place is a little bit harder to reach, but that's fine. We'll be fine. Might need to get rid of these bushes here. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, that was quick. We can leave the tanker here, like so. It's not in the way. Yeah, perfect. Then we just have to attach afterwards, and then we can have some thingy done there. Should I cultivate first before I put meadow down? Maybe. Grass down. But we could also just take the planter and plant grass. That works too. Do we have grass? Yep. No, I'll keep passing it. Yep. I got it. Okay, let's go and plant grass. Oh, here we are. Grass field. It's quite big actually, no? It's like quite a gigantic grass field actually. It will be right against the fence. I'm not sure if I'm happy with that situation. It's okay, you know. We can fix that if we need to. If I feel like it, I will just delete some of the fence, some of the field piece here. And then we need to do the GPS lines. Yes, 2 headlands. Yeah, we need 2 headlands because of that piece here. Then we will turn on our sewing. Ah, it's missing a little bit here on the side. Yeah, we'll catch that when we're done. We'll put a little bit down there on our own. Let's see, does it steer nicely here? Oh man, look how good the physics work now in the tractor. Look at that. That looks amazing. Alright, I'm gonna get the planting done and I'll catch you back in, the seeding done, catch you back in once I'm done seeding. So we're close to done. Almost planted all of the grass. I also forgot to put us a sleeping place, which you can put a tent down for now. We don't have that much money left, so we gotta sleep in the cheaper accommodations, right? And we can start putting our farming appliances all here on the farming place, on our, you know, land piece. It's not it doesn't have anything on it yet, and this will change later on, right? This field will be gone at some point and there will be no more what's it called, no more grass field there. We will change this to probably some sort of living space for our equipment. Let's have a look. We need to go to farmhouses. And then we will, what is this? Sleep doormat. It's a hobo farmhouse pack. I love the name. We can also get a tiny house. We have money for a tiny house. I kinda like the tent idea though. And we have so much money in equipment though. Like just we can have a bench. That is the funniest stuff ever. But honestly, the tiny house is not a bad idea though, no? What do you guys think? The tiny house is cool. I kinda like the tiny house idea more. We can put it here on the side, yeah, here. Like, I didn't even know we own all of this here still. Oh, perfect. We can put it here on the side. You know, make like a little accommodation there. Yeah, I think we can put it here. Put it down here, like that. Oh, there we go. Got that tiny house done. 1k less in the bank. Let's put... Do we have any... decorative things here? Fans, lights, others, decoration. What do we have? Yeah, we can put like a little bench in front maybe. Yeah, here on the side somewhere. Oh no, it has a bench. It comes with a bench. Perfect. Okay, never mind. A trash bin? No? You know, for our stuff. Free mode. B. Yes. Put a trash bin here on the back somewhere. Maybe a closed one will be better, no? No. The trash bin we had there was pretty decent. Oh, here's one with a lid. There we go. So trash bin there. Then we have, what else do we have as decorative things? And we don't own a boat. We don't need a statue for this. What is this? This is like a purely decorative object. So what we need to do is get rid of the planter, which we did already, the seeder I mean, and then we need to go and get some hay bales. How am I going to do this? We also have one pallet of sunflower stuff sitting there, sunflower oil. We could attach one of the hay bales to this here with a fork. We have one fork at the shop actually. So yeah, I'm getting to the shop and then we'll get a grass or hay bale. We'll buy one from the store. So we arrived at the shop. I'm gonna attach the fork to the back, I think would be the best option for now. And then we'll go and get one of them bales. I think one will be enough for now, no? Well, worst case we have to get another one. I mean, that's not a big deal. Bales. We have a hay bale. Oh, we can only buy hay. I wish we could buy grass bales also. Need to install a mod for that. So let's get one hay bale for now. That's 8k liters. Might need to get another one. We'll have to see how that goes. Let's lower the bale fork. We also need to repair the tractor. It is damaged quite a bit. And it needs a little bit of help. Let's attach that, lift this like this. I think this should be fine, no? I should have taken the other fork, you know? This thought didn't cross my mind, okay. Let's have a look how much money this will be to repair it. I'm dreading that look. 4K, we're doing it. We need to keep it, we need to do the upkeep on it. I know it's expensive, but did I pay for it now? It paid, right? Man, I'm not sure if it did. I need to review this on the footage again. Is there a bug where sometimes the repair doesn't, you don't need to pay the repair? I'm not sure. Honestly, I got no idea. Well, you know what? I thank you shop for the free repair. I'm going to the farm. I'm out of here. I'm leaving. Oh, I got all my equipment. Never mind. I got enough money standing there from me. Okay, I'm getting back to the farm. So we arrived at our farm almost. It's down the street here. It is very, very wobbly here. So let's give our future goats some food. We'll probably have to get another one. Let's put that down. Do this, and then we will leave it. No, forward. I'm getting confused. Oh, it doesn't even use everything. It does not. Wait, let me have a look. Oh, it can only hold 3K. It can hold 44 animals. This pen. That's pretty nice. So, let's do this, exactly that. We need to get some animals. We need to get some goaty goats. You know, never mind. You know, just leave it be, yeah? We got Steinschaf. We can buy some sheep. We can buy... Yeah, we're getting... I mean, I said we'll get goats. So we get goats. We get some older goats. Some younger ones. We get like a good mixture. And no babies. They're supposed to make them themselves. We can't even afford that many. 10... of these, and then maybe 5 of these. And we can get some more. Okay, let's get 15 of these, of the older ones, and then we get 5 3 months old. We can actually get some more. We can get 10 3 months old. They can't produce anything yet. I think when they're 8 or something. Yeah, so there we go. Got them delivered. There they are. Let's have a look at them. Look at our goats. We got goats. There's the elder goats. Look at the goatees. Look, they have a goatee! Yes, they have a goatee! They got a goatee. I have one too, look at me. We're brothers and sisters. I didn't choose this, okay? Just I got born like this. Leave me alone. Oh, it's running. Look at the goat, go. You goat. You goat. I mean, go. It's a dad joke galore here. Okay, I'm gonna take a screenshot of one of the goats. Give me a second. So, we're done with screenshotting session. Wait, I still have my FOV put in like that. Let's go get them. We will not get another hay bale. Oh wait, I didn't want to turn off. I wanted to see where the sunflower prices are at, because we're broke. We are empty. We have no more cash. We need to make money. Oh, we can still sell some of the flower stuff at Cocosiso, or how was the shop name? I keep forgetting the shop name. We might need to remove that one tree here, and then we can make like a tiny road here to go over this way. No, it would be better on the other side, right? Yeah, we need to make some way through here, because I keep driving over the seedbed. Right now, seedbed. Will be soon grass, so won't be that bad, but yeah, you know what I mean, right? Let's grab that little pallet of sunflower goodness. How much is left in there, by the way? Let's have a look. Ooh, that's our little house, by the way. We didn't even look at it. Oh, it has a kitchen and everything. Can we open the door? Wait, there must be... We can open the door, right? Let me see first. F1. We can open the door! Look at this! We got a tiny house! There, our cooking place. Look, we can even look out the window of the city. Look, this is perfect. I placed it perfect. Yeah, it was just my decision. I did that. Not you. Nope. It was bananas, fruits, everything. Look at that. This is amazing. I didn't even know you can open this. I thought it's one of them. And we have a loo. And we can look out of the loo into the city. I mean, if you're tall enough, yeah. But perfect. There we go. Look at that. That's amazing. I didn't even know that. That is so cool, honestly. It is so... I'm such a happy person right now. Just these little things, you know, like... Just the little things, man. Just a freaking loo. And you can open the door. I did not thought you can open the door of these. This is awesome. Okay, let's grab our sunflower seed oil. And I wanted to see how much is left in here. We have left 7,600 liters. We cannot afford more liters right now. I wanted to go buy some more. It's not possible. Okay, I'm gonna get to Sisico in Siko and sell this. It was Kochi Express. That's where we need to sell stuff. Forgot the name again. I always forget the name. Let's put that down and then drive away. There we go. Another 2,100. We got some money back. So and I wanted to see, what do we need to plant? We have March. Next month in April we could plant corn. How long do we have time for oat? We have 1 more month, so we don't have to make a decision now. Because I would like us to either plant soybeans, sunflowers, or corn. Best would be obviously sunflowers, but we need a planter for that. I looked in the mod hub. I saw 1 or 2 planters and we'll probably get them, but we don't have the money yet anyway. We need to make a lot of money. We're broke, dear friends. We are completely broke and it looks like we're back to weeding contracts. We'll do those all now. Yeah, a lot. Hoeing, weeding, and then we also have mowing. I might need to send the worker to do the mowing contract. Wait, where did we have we left the hoe at the shop, right? Did I took this fork from the farm? I probably did. I'm gonna leave it at the farm again. I'm gonna bring it fast to the farm and then go back to the shop. So, sporty arrival at the shop. And I think, was it the older the tractor gets, right? In terms of how many more work hours a month it has, the faster it starts breaking down. We need to keep an eye on that, because if it gets too frequent, we might need to look for a newer tractor, which will be very expensive. And I'm already crying in it. It's gonna be so expensive. Well, we have one here almost near the shop. Oh, we have one job directly behind the shop. One shop. So we're gonna do what I didn't wanna do the last time. We're gonna drive through here, because I see no reason to drive all the way up the street there. We're literally here. It's that field that we did that the other day, right? We plowed it, I think, with the Fiat Agri. So yeah, let's get the hoe unfolded, plug in our GPS, and then we start hoeing. Man, we need so much money. We are broke. And I want to buy a planter. I think that planter was about 42,000. Then we have planter and seeder, and we can keep like a rotation. Maybe we planted weeds in the one field. Maybe we can plant, not weeds, but wheat, you know? Maybe we can, maybe we can put some, make some flour out of this. I know it will take away from the sunflower oil making, but it's also our own production then. Like, we don't spend any money on the sunflower stuff, and we can wait then until we get back sunflower from our own harvest. So yeah, that would be my thought. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and we will see what we can bring that into the series. There we go, contract finished. Let's cash in real quick. We'll do that together, obviously, always. I mean, I could go to the next contract and then cash in, you know. Where do we have next? Let's unfold our map completely. So we have one job all the way at our fields. I think we'll do that on the very last. We'll do all the jobs on the left first, in the upper left corner. So 52 and then 62. These are both weeding jobs. I hope they work out. You know how it is? Sometimes it just doesn't do it, and then you don't get to weed your field there that you want to weed for the contract, even with the hoe. But hey, you know, I'm gonna get to the field and we'll figure it out together. But the looks of it, there's no crops in the ground. Yeah, I think it's just soil. So we will be fine. Let's unfold our hoe again. Set up, oh, GPS is already set up for one headland. Perfect. Follow the line. Let it unfold. Technically, let it unfold and then lower it, but hey. You know, who's counting? Yeah, I would like to plant sunflowers ourselves. If this, I don't know if it's possible, if we can make it time-wise, We need to see what jobs we get in the start of April. If we get some good jobs in the start of April, we might be able to do it and buy the planter. Like I said, the mod hub one was like 40k, I think. Yeah, that will be a tight one. Maybe something pops up in the sale in the next month. Maybe we're lucky. I need to put it in before we skip time, so we have it maybe possibly in the sale pop-up. I don't know. If it pops up, I'm gonna be called out for making it happen on purpose, but I swear that I don't do these things on purpose. I have no interest in doing this on purpose. I like being surprised by the used market. I don't know about you, for me it's like, oh, what's now in the used market? You know, after a skip you're always like a kid in the candy store, at least I am. All the used equipment. Maybe something to flip, you know, for the repairing. I need to check really if the repair got minus or not. If not, man, those 4,000 that we will be missing now, then we would be at 3,900 about right now. Yeah, then planting. Oh, then we can still decide, right? We can then plant some oat or soybeans. I mean, I think we can put soybeans with a seeder, right? Yeah, I think so. So yeah, that will be the next thing. Oh, no, need to put the hoe down. There we go. Well, I'm gonna get this job done and then we will see that we go to the next one, which is field number 62. So we're done with this field. With field 52, another job came up at field 48, which is also hoeing. And I wanted to see real quick how much a bottling production is for sheep milk, goat milk. So maybe we can bottle the goat milk. 210,000. I mean, you know, it's a bit much. You know, to put it in the mild terms, it's a bit expensive. There's another 210,000 one. I think that's something for another day to look at. Let's take the money from this job. Completed. There we go. And then we will go to field 62 and then we'll probably call it a day after that one. So let's get to field 62. So we arrived at field 62. Let's unfold the hoe. I think we can make it with the money for planter. It looks pretty decent right now, our cash. We're getting there. Maybe we get a little bit more jobs in this month. I mean, it's still bright outside. It's 4 o'clock essentially, PM in the afternoon. So yeah, that should be fine. Well, what I wanted to say though is, I'm baiting you. We have to get this job done in the next episode because we reached our limit of recording time. So thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And have a good one. Take care of yourself. Bye.